Hello, you guys. I'm gonna just give y'all the opportunity to start coming into the room, and I'm gonna just be eating my broccoli, my spicy broccoli Alfredo, chicken and broccoli Alfredo bake, spicy Alfredo chicken and broccoli bake. That's what I'm eating. And so I'm gonna let you all just start coming in. Hey, the Black Barbie. Hey, Shan. Hey, Shantastic. Hey, Justice for a Doll. So, are you the same Justice for a Doll, or are you a new Justice for a Doll? Because it's got slash mo 3. So, are you new? You're another one, right? Okay, so you're new. You're not the person. You're not the Justice for a Doll that. Okay. Hey, Miss Muffin. Hey, Nene. Hey, Diane. Hey, Lynn Smith. Yeah, it rained today, but today was a good day. Hey, my mama. But today was a good day, though. If I must say so myself. Hey, fine with Granny Who. Um, did I say hey, Diane? Hey, Miss Muffin. You all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all start coming in. Hey, Rochelle. I normally get everybody like 5 minutes to start coming in. Hey, Neil. Hey, Ken. Hey, the smallest podcast in the world. Plus size baddie, that dude. We're just waiting for more people to come in. Y'all, did it rain in you all's area? It rained all day today. But I was still outside though. All day. You saw your last chow chow puppy. Wait, you know what? Our very first puppy was a chow chow, me and my sister. And they was pretty and stuff, but chow chows are mean. I didn't even know they still breeded chows. So how much do you sell them for? We had a brown one, but we wanted a purple one. but they was out of the purple one from my grandma bought them. Hmm. And it's still a little chilly, but I like this type of weather, like when it's 70. Mm. Y'all, that broccoli and chicken bake is so freaking good. Oh my god. I'm not gonna go to the gym because I need to let my body rest. But I could already see my body shrinking, eating healthy, just like I love Alfredo, right? So all you have to do is just take the noodles out and put the broccoli in there and the chicken and make the sauce, child. It'd be good. Neo says many, many blessings. Anyways, you guys. Mm, um, hey Miss Paula. I was trying to get more people the opportunity because I figured everybody should have been at home by now. And I guess should have eaten dinner or something. Let's see, what time do people normally start getting home? Like at 5, put their dinner on. What people eat by 7. So, oh, I forgot to get me some more apples. I forgot to get me some more apples. Because and I've been getting those sweet apples, but I do have a watermelon. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and slice that thing open. They have zucchini noodles. Really? Zucchini noodles. I didn't know that. I know they have chickpea noodles. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about. I think we have been touching on it a little bit, anyways. Um, but I didn't do a full show on it, talking about it. Making it the title right. Black Youngster talk about snakes. Okay, he's been talking about snakes. Ken, are you in Memphis? Because if you're in Memphis, I want a watermelon. I am a watermelon fanatic. I could eat watermelon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's usually what I do during the summertime. So what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm going to do a spaghetti squash. Spaghetti squash. That's the healthy way. Um, are you in Memphis, Ken? Because I would buy a watermelon from you. You all make sure y'all hit the like button from me for me. So y'all, Black Youngster has been talking about snakes, okay? And Will Hernandez, we're gonna talk about Will Hernandez Govan trial, bring the snakes out, okay? Yeah, we want to talk about that today. Okay, y'all know Black Youngster got a song called Snakes. And it's weird because Black Youngster, what's up the site dog? Y'all know Black Youngster has not really been posting on social media, which would be considered weird. And the reason that I would say that is because Black Youngster is an entertainer. So most entertainers use social media to make money, to um, promote other folks' stuff. They make money by doing that. They make money. They promote their own stuff. Black Youngster has a few million followers on Instagram. So the mere fact that he had not been using that and he had been putting out albums, he had Black Sheep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And he didn't really, promote it like that, right? He had not been. And so as of recently, he put out the song Snakes. Okay. And I don't know if it's like a strategy because some people were saying, well, we think that every time Paper Rap put out something, They had one. CMG had one in their artists to put out a song, but it's usually they usually like to try and put out money bag albums like right around the time that Key Glock is gonna drop his albums. Like that's what they used to do. I don't know if they would I don't know if that was done with Black Youngster because we Black Youngster does not can't compete with Key Glock in no way, right? So Key Glock's album has been #1. Shout out to Key Glock. Okay, his album had been #1, and it is independent. Key Glock is the Prince of Memphis. Okay, Memphis has crowned him the Prince. Okay, he's the Prince. And so, and not to take anything from anybody else, because Black Youngster has had songs that I liked. Um, it's people mess with Black Youngster music now. I'm not trying to I ain't that type to say, well, his music garbage and this is nah. I couldn't do that if I don't like to do that. Okay, because I just don't like doing stuff like that. Um, but yet and still he still does not. He and Key Glock are like two different types of artists, two different sounds, their music and stuff. It don't his stuff don't compare, right? I don't think people would ever put him and Key Glock in the same um category, okay? But I just from if memory serves me correctly, just from history, okay, every time that there was something significant getting ready to come up, he would start posting, okay? Now he seems to be all jovial, and he appears to be, he talk about snakes, and I don't know who he's talking about. Okay, I can't say that he's talking about Gotti. I don't know. It could be anybody. I don't know Black Youngster. Okay, it could actually be anybody. But what I get suspicious about is like the time that they have him to pop up. Now we know that Black Youngster don't just pop up on his own. Normally, when he pop up and there's some type of aggression, it's usually when you pop up and there's some type of aggression, it's usually he said Key Glock is trash. No, Key Glock is the bomb. We got to get the Prince of Memphis. We have to give the Prince of Memphis his credit, right? We have to give him his credit. Key Glock is the Prince of Memphis. Okay. Thank you, Rochelle. I hope so. So what I'm gonna start doing in the mornings, when I get on that treadmill, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live because I want you all to be inspired too. We have to start taking care of our bodies and stuff, ladies. As we get older, okay. I'm getting ready to get back to Black Youngster and quit. Okay, but as we get older, we have to lift weights and stuff. Because if you heavy chested like me, you don't want your titties to be floppy. Okay, so you have to lift weights because that's a muscle to keep them things standing up. Okay. Paula says, Miss Tamara, these bozos like it. I'm telling you. Okay. So, like I said, if memory serves me correctly, when he starts to pop back out, it is because he has been summoned to and encouraged to start popping back out. Now, people speculate, maybe it's because he's afraid of his name is gonna come up in quit trial. I mean, I don't know if his name gonna come up in quit trial, but his name been up. It's gonna come up in somebody trial. Okay, it's gonna come up in somebody courtroom because his name is already up. I mean, it's been people have been talking about him. Okay, but there's unity in voicing how we feel. Our forefathers did this. That's how you fight for unjust and those laws that aren't made for use. Use amen everything SG was saying last night. What they was. Who is SG? Who is SG? I'm trying to, y'all know I be forgetting who. I'm trying to think. SG. I don't remember. Who is SG? Paula says, mm, I didn't even see, I didn't see Spiritual Gangster in here last night. I was amen and everything Spiritual Gangster said. I hadn't seen, I don't remember Spiritual Gangster being in my chat. Are you talking about me or are you talking to somebody else? Plus size baddie. Okay, so I just find it weird, that right around the time that Quit is getting ready to supposedly have a trial. Oh, Stan G. Mm-hmm. Cypress was on Stan G show last night. Oh, now Cypress. Now the people is saying that you be trolling paper route, and then you be going on like Stan G channel and stuff, and then you be giving paper route their props. Now that's what I heard. No Cypress was on the show last night. No, I'm talking about Spiritual Gangster. So, anyways, you guys, and I guess I gotta stop looking at the comments because I get thrown off every time I look at the comments. So, I get to thinking about that, and I'm like, when I think about like the very last post that Juke made was he was talking about snakes. Okay, Black Youngster and them had not said anything alluded to anything as it relates to what had happened to what had happened to Big Juke. Nothing. Okay, we know Black Youngster is always the one to be they put up to talk about being on their get back, but he was radio silent, right? So now all of a sudden, how long has it been? When was Big Juke killed? Has it been 2 years or has it been 1 year? Y'all help me out because I don't be remembering nothing. Okay. However long it's been, ain't nobody said nothing. Okay. But now all of a sudden he talking about snakes in my backyard. Now, people have alluded to that they think that, maybe Black Youngster is throwing out shots that Quit. I don't think it would do Black Youngster no good to throw out no shots at Quit. I really don't. I really don't think it would do him no good to throw out no shots at Quit. I don't think it would do him any good to even be trying to threaten Quit. I don't think it would do him no good. Okay. So it seems to me, if this is the truth, I don't know if it's true or not. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know. I don't know if he's throwing out shots at Quit. But if he is, it would seem to me that see him somebody, whoever it is that's pushing him to do it, is trying to set him up to be knocked down, okay, permanently. Okay, that's what I would think. Okay, Cypress, I sent it. I sent it. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting. A lot of people we know, like from history, it seems like when they kind of get nervous, they raise their head up and start talking. And I'm the first to say that I think that Black youngster should be nervous. He probably been nervous. Um, they know that their time is coming. I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here, just making up stuff. YouTube don't pay me nothing. Okay, so I don't really have to make up nothing. I don't get up and pray, that something is gonna happen to Gotti. Um, listen, Gotti is a Memphian, and Gotti came from my era. And so I knew Gotti's music before I knew Young Dolph's music. I think I've been very honest about that. I started to learn more about Young Dolph when he was assassinated. Okay. The very first time that I remember seeing Young Dolph, and I still didn't know about his music. And when he was killed, I remember that he was sitting in Debo's on Elvis Presley. And, when we walked in, he was asking if we could do him a favor. If he paid for our food, and he paid for everybody's food that walked up in there. He would pay for our food if we would do him a favor and listen to his CD. Of course, everybody was like, "Yeah, cool." So regardless of, how much is it? How much is Little Mama food? Whatever it was, because we called and order our food from Debo's. He was just paying for everybody's food. He was a marketing genius. He was out there, boots on the ground. He was dedicated and hungry, and that's the way to do it. He went out there trying to pay people to knock down his competition. Okay, so when he was killed, I I still didn't really know much about his music or whatever, and I thought about that, and then I remember my cousin April, who is close, her and Key Glock's mom is first cousins. And you know, she's close, Dolph's mother and all of them. And I was like, wow, her talking about it. I started to, when I saw the philanthropy, became extremely interested, and I started watching it. But Gotti was one of the artists in Memphis that, like, my cousins that are my age, they loved him. It was Yo Gotti this, Yo Gotti that, when he was in the
Hey,
clubs. Um,
hey,
what's up, Cypress?
what's
I'm
going on?
sorry, Cypress. I pulled you up and I forgot.
Nah, you can go ahead, Pop.
And
I'm just chilling.
so it was Yo Gotti that when they was in the hole in the wall clubs and stuff with him, when he was in the hole in the wall clubs, they was going to the clubs to support him. Okay. So I didn't I don't, it does not do me any good. It doesn't put any money in my pocket because YouTube don't pay me a damn thing to talk about yoga, to hate on Yo Gotti. I don't wake up praying for something to happen to Yo Gotti. The fact of the matter is Yo Gotti is going to go down for what his part in Young Dolph's murder. So it don't give me, it's not wishful thinking to me. I don't have to sit up and wish that. I wish it had not happened. That's what I wish. I wish it never happened. I wish he could have controlled that spirit of jealousy that
Uh,
resided on the inside of him to make his young dudes stand down instead of egging them on to go and do the ultimate. Okay, so regardless of whether I say anything about Gotti ever again, he gonna is his time is gonna come.
mm,
Okay, I'm not the one that it ain't me he got to worry about. I ain't the one that's after him. I
you
can't,
ain't.
I can't, I can't make him, I can't bring justice, bring him to justice. Okay, but maybe there are some people that he is trying to. Yo Gotti would know better than anybody. They wouldn't be glued to these damn vlogs if they had not been told. So, you know, don't get me started.
Go on, get started. Might as well hell, it's really. Go on, get started.
Anyway, so but Black youngsters talk about snakes. I don't know if because Gotti was sharing his video today. So You know, Black Youngster is still signed to CMG, so I don't believe that hey McNames, I don't really believe that he's talking about Yo Gotti, but I do believe somebody is pushing him to put some stuff into the atmosphere. What they're gonna do is Black Youngster too old to be stupid. What they're gonna do is they're gonna get him knocked down before he get it, before his indictment.
Uh, uh, I doubt it, but go ahead.
These dudes out here is not scared of Black Youngster.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't saying they got up there to get to him.
Well, I mean, I would think that I would have thought that Juke would have been harder to get to than Black Youngster.
Why would you think that?
Because one thing about it, if they want you, they'll come and get you. They'll come and get you while you're on stage.
No, she Juke was more Juke wasn't harder because the Juke maneuver in the streets. That's a major difference. Black youngsters don't.
Why not? He an artist.
No, they don't need to. You don't need to. You don't need to. You doing what Juke been doing this shit all in life. So he maneuvered in the street like that. Sometimes it come with consequences.
Mm. Well, I don't wish that on Juke either. I wish that had not happened to Juke. You know, I really wish it never happened. Um, I didn't hate Juke. I didn't hate him at all. Okay.
Nobody probably hate him. They probably just
No,
some
because when you start talking to, I got cousins and stuff that's in the street. You know, even though Juke was shisty, when it came to he had more heart. You know, as far as like giving,
yeah, yeah, of course
they say that. You know, Juke, he was shisty, but when it came to giving, he had more heart than Gotti.
yeah. Yeah, got it. Ain't gonna get motherfucker to crap with you. Ain't gonna hang that one up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
They
okay.
saying speak up. You kind of low.
Can y'all hear me?
So Cypress, like we back at that. You know, you think Black Youngster just decided to do a song called Snakes?
No, I think it was aimed at somebody.
I don't think it was aimed at who people are thinking that it was aimed at. It could be.
I don't think it was aimed at God at all. See, I don't
I
think
don't
that.
think it was aimed at Quit either. He do better aiming it at God than Quit.
No, I don't think it was aimed at God. I don't think it's somebody in this circle. I can pretty much tell you that.
Black Youngster don't have a lot of dudes in his circle. It wouldn't seem. I don't know.
You'll be surprised. Or who in that CMG in a circle, you will be surprised.
Mm.
Yeah. Shout out to
Aaron
CMG.
says, didn't Dolph help Juke when he was broke? He did. He helped Juke when he was broke.
Well, he wasn't flat out broke, but he didn't have what he did. I'll
Well,
say
I
that.
mean, he must have been. He needed help.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that on her, but yeah, I give for your car.
You know, like I said, it seemed like when they get to talking about snakes,
Seems like somebody that died when they can talk about
yeah,
snakes.
it seemed like something get to happening. And I mean, they put a muzzle on Black Youngster for years, and then when they need him to start throwing out subliminals as if he's bad, I can't. You know, it seemed like to me Black Youngster out of touch. These dudes ain't scared of him. And the same shots that he used his money to send a lot of them same dudes got the money, and some of them got the heart to send them shots right back at him. Because some there, because some of these folks so messed up, they'll go and stand outside of his gate and wait on him.
Hey, Miss Murphy, she said that damn thing.
I would hope that wouldn't happen, but what I'm saying is, I don't think, these people that think they go for bad now, I don't really think it's working like that no more. Ain't nobody scared of nobody, really.
Nigga be on front of a church.
Out of all the songs, why they had to make a song with snakes in it, and that was something that Big Juke said when he was about right. I mean, Juke said we put snakes on plates and eat great, right? I mean, so that is something to think about. Almost 2 years later, well, a year and a half later, like Black Youngster says, nothing. And then with Quet get ready to go to trial, he put out a song called Snakes. They scared, because Quet had the court to hire him a private investigator. Or gonna have the courts to hire him one or something.
Yeah.
And so no telling what they might be scared of.
Why them niggas scared to get them cases?
What they scared of? They were the one that set up and plotted to kill that boy.
Well, according to the killer, that ain't what the killer said. I'm only can go by what the killer said. Yeah, we just gotta go by what the killer said, yeah.
What you talking about, Cornelius?
Yeah, that dummy.
Why are you mad at Cornelius, Cypress?
Nah, they need to. Hey, y'all need to do what's right and drop this nigga location and tell people that in the house there.
Why you want them to drop Cornelius' location?
Why not?
What Cornelius do to you?
He ain't do nothing. I just feel like snitches need to get hit upside their damn head.
And Cypress, you know you're wrong. Cornelius ain't did nothing.
Anytime you get on the stand and you get telling you did something you ain't supposed to do, you tell it. Telling that was part of the program. When he
did the right thing. God used him, and he did the right thing. So we just bless the Lord for that.
Oh Lord!
I mean, but you heard what Cornelius said. He may as well have told it. They told Cornelius, hell, listen. Let me tell you something. The majority of the stuff Cornelius didn't have to tell. He just agreed with. Hell, they told him. Why you think he said these folks already knew? They told him. He couldn't do nothing but tell the truth. They told him and they produced what they had.
Yeah, but that don't. He need to be dealt with. Drop that nigga location. Tell what this nigga have there. I know ain't nobody bad at straight drop did what he supposed to do, taking the trial and taking on the chin like a real nigga supposed to. If straight drop did what a real nigga supposed to do. And now they wanna hide. What's up, Christian? Now they wanna hide the nigga. No, tell the nigga there drop the location.
I mean, why would they drop his location?
Why not? Why not? He told the man.
He needs to tell it. Them folks, listen. He needed to tell it. God used him. God put a horn in his mouth.
I think the devil tricked it. You know what I'm saying?
God put a horn in his mouth. I'm getting ready to find that scripture.
We ain't put God in this foolishness.
I'm listening, Cypress.
Somebody, what the black barber said? Oh, black barber, cut it out. He said, Cyber, no, that cornbread gonna sink your bucket head. Chill. No, he can't tell that no guy. He don't know got it.
And it talks about that in Judges. It says, when I blow the horn, I and all that are with me blow the horn also. Okay. Okay. When you blow the horn, you knock down walls. Okay. And
Yeah,
so even though what Cornelius did wasn't right, God put a horn in his mouth so he can knock down some walls to reveal these ninjas that thought that they was going to get away with setting that boy up and killing him. I get the preaching.
Now, was they right for killing the man? No, but death come with the street shit.
No. That it's against the law. That street stuff is not law. It's asinine. It's just a bunch of crap that people make up. They have no right to go and kill somebody. They kill that boy, and they're gonna have to pay for that.
Guess what I was always told? When you get involved in this,
that boy wasn't involved with them. He wasn't involved with them. That boy wasn't thinking about them. He wasn't even fool with them.
Get what? All these niggas do street shit, and the street shit come with consequences.
Yeah, but he wasn't bothering them though.
It don't matter. Street shit come with consequences. That's part of the game. Now I agree that wasn't right how they did it. That was busted shit how they did it.
Well, then Cypress, why they killed him?
I don't know. But it wasn't why y'all think they did it, but I don't know.
Well, how you know if you're talking about it ain't what we think, but how you know if you don't know? If you say you don't know.
Hey, the man got on stand and told you. Hey, y'all, but if y'all missed last night, y'all need to go hit the replay because we had a ball in her last night. Till that grilled cheese kicked in and somebody knocked out of her.
And I actually didn't eat the grilled cheese. I grilled a cheese sandwich for a friend of mine, and he on his way. Well, I made some broccoli and chicken bake for him. He boxing up some packing for me. So
broccoli and chicken bake.
Chicken Alfredo, broccoli and chicken bake spicy. So I already fixed his plate. Okay, it's sitting right on over there. And when he eat it, he gonna really box up all of the stuff tonight.
Yeah, he gonna feel like a FedEx worker tonight.
Mm-hmm. I put his got the juice in. You have to feed them good to make them work hard. Diane says, "True, I've been great. Thanks for asking." Muffin says, "Cause he made a hit song. He made a hit song."
Now I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I gotta keep real. I love that song.
you love what song, Cypress?
That Play With You Bitch. I love the song. I love everything about it. I can't even lie. I love that song.
Cypress full of shit.
I do, believe it or not, because when I first heard it, because I was around some Dolph fans, and they just played the shit so goddamn loud around because they don't know the favorite round. I felt like they was on my ass, y'all. I had to call to the city like, man, what this shit about? And it was like the more I'm like, man, turn that shit out. They turn that shit up, wagging that shit up. But after I listened to it a couple times, I started liking it actually.
Hey, James. So, like I said, I think some people concerned because the last time Juke talked about snakes, he threw out subliminals as snakes. I would think, and I'm not sure. I don't know if it's true or not, but hell, I would think And just in my mind, I think he talk about quit myself. But I don't know.
Hey, y'all. Can I tell y'all something, y'all that wasn't in here? Okay. Stan G said that Quit them don't like for us to talk about the cake and we told it off. So guess what? We're gonna talk a little bit more about it since y'all don't like what to talk about.
Quit don't mind if I talk about the case because Stanley vouches for me. Stanley gonna vouch for me.
Okay.
Stanley, I know Stanley be in the bush. Stanley, tell Quit. Tell Quit. I don't mean no harm.
Stanley can't tell.
As a woman, don't shoot.
Stanley can't tell. Quit done, quit grown.
I think Stanley tell him not to shoot.
Hey man, Stanley ain't finna kid no hot water around tell that man not to shoot. I'm just saying, I just don't think he no damn fool. I think he mind his business. Any nigga that look like that, you don't play with him.
I'm saying that I reckon he wouldn't do nothing to his brother. I'm looking at Quit in that courtroom.
All right.
I looking at Quit in that courtroom. My friend said, don't you leave out of that office without he said, I'm gonna have them officers up there every night when you walk out. Don't you leave out of that office until you see him. I don't think Quit put no hit on me. You think Quit put a hit on me? Stan G said they be getting mad.
Yeah, that we talked about the case because allegedly we throws the case off. I guess because we tell too much of the truth, we throw the shit off. Y'all lie so goddamn much.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I think the vloggers should be the least of their concern. I think the vloggers should be the least of their concern.
He also said he don't like certain niggas. He can't wait to see him.
Yeah, that's what Stan G said last night. He claimed it. He said Quit got mad about what did he say, Cypress? You know, I was asleep. I was falling asleep and waking up.
Yeah, we know. He said that they don't like us talking about the case because we throws the case off. So therefore, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more. We thank y'all for the promotion, but we're gonna get into it. Y'all just hold on, we got more.
I don't know how they think we throw the case out. The people got everything. I mean, I don't think what the vloggers say would mean a hill of beans. Now, Stan G seems to be tapped in with somebody now. In an inner circle now, and I'm not trying to direct no energy at Stan G, but it just seems to me as far as like being tapped in to, you know, and they can't get mad at Stan G. They need to look into their own camps. Somebody be telling Stan G that stuff. They know they tell him for him to put it out. Now when y'all see Stan G, and I think we probably gonna start seeing that again. When y'all start seeing stuff, I got the hiccups. Stan G with that paper, when he had that notebook paper in his hand, that means Stan G has written down everything to make sure he tell it just like they told him. But Stan G had that paper in his hand.
I told y'all Stan G was tapped in.
Yeah, he tapped in. And they better not mess with him. They better not mess with him. I like Stan G.
Well, they ain't gonna mess
I don't think he's scared of him. Hell, that's another one they need to be scared of. Because I saw Stan G on live one night, and he said that he had just caught a bullet with his teeth. And he had the bullet. They shot at him. He said he caught the bullet with his teeth. And he wasn't shook. He wasn't shook up or nothing. He had the bullet.
What the fuck you think he is? Demolition Man or shit?
I said, shoot. That's another one right there that ain't scared. They better be scared of him.
Shit. Nigga said he catching bullets with his teeth.
He had the bullet in his hand.
What type of Batman shit he got going on? That's it. Where you at? I need to holler at you.
Who's Stan G?
No, Stan G is my nigga. Miss Stan, where you at? I need to holler at you.
Why you say Mr. N? Why you bring him up?
Cause you need to quit ducking and hiding and show us face.
Why Mr. N? Why he gonna duck and hide for?
You know why he gonna duck and stand? He told you last night.
You think that's who Quet was talking about? Who Stan G said Quet was talking about?
But that's what Stan G said.
Did Stan G say Mr. N?
Yes, he did.
Oh, see, I didn't see him say that. They Quet and Mr. N probably just showing their asses because you know Quet and Mr. N. I thought they was friends. Ain't Mr. N his manager? I thought they said that. So I don't know. Maybe that's just a YouTube rumor. Because y'all know they put out a lot of rumors on YouTube.
Sure do.
But Stan G is hilarious. He on Finesse 2 times now though.
He been on Finesse 2 times.
Yeah, but he was really on it today. Finesse can't pay for no lawyer, he said.
I think
now, somebody told him that.
Oh, that hit the news circus. I think he could pay for a lawyer.
You think Finesse could pay for a lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stan G, evidently Stan G must have heard that from somebody that Finesse 2 times.
Of course he did. The thing is, he might be looking at some time, depending on what they do with the violation. He gonna have to lay that down. But depending on what they have on the other charges, he might be out of here for me. He might be down. But we gotta wait it out. Shout out to the Alabama Hill in the building. Like I said.
Shout out to the Alabama Hill. He held the showdown last night when I was asleep. Shout out to the Alabama Hill.
And I don't, the black boy. I don't know how you know, but I don't. These niggas is downtown with all this marching foolishness.
Yeah, shout out to the Alabama Hill.
You gonna march with them?
You said what now?
You wanna go march with them?
Mm-hmm. You said, oh shit, how in the hell I put that up there? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was all in another page. Let me stay on my page. City Street says, yes, ma'am. You were like fat ass City Streets at that's my guy. He said, put it down. Said Tamara, listen to Stan G's song he put out about a year ago. He even mentioned God in it. God ain't gonna mess with Stan. I don't think they're gonna mess with him. He ain't scared of him. That's another one that ain't scary.
Oh,
Stan G ain't even scared to quit.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing in the comments?
I don't think he's scared to quit.
I'm just gonna mind my business. I'm mind my business and talk to the people in the chat. Boy, did you see that video of Stan G about the fight that time?
Thank you, Magnane Mace, for checking in with me. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me go to my, because people be asking to come up, and I be missing it. Oh, okay. Okay, Magnane Mace. You have to let me know because I don't be looking all the time. City Streets TV says around here everybody on punishment. They keep playing no blackjack, no dope deals, no nothing. Y'all, who do you all think that Black Youngster was talking about? Why Black Youngster wait almost, like I said, I don't know if it's true, but I look at the timing of everything. I just kind of take the timing of everything into consideration. Quet is supposedly getting ready to go to trial. Quet is supposedly getting ready to go to trial. Supposedly. I'm not gonna believe that it's gonna be a trial until I see them at trial. Okay, because that's when I believe it. But according to the courts, he's supposed to go to trial in June or July. So that's a month or two away. That's a month or two away.
Yeah. I don't think he's going for. I think he's gonna cop out.
Magnane Mace, did you see it?
I think he's gonna cop out.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible that he's gonna cop out. It's possible. Like I said, I think about cases like Young Dolph's case, like they'll wait all the way up until it's time to go to trial and cop out. Especially when they're looking at those football field numbers. He might go on through with it. Straight Drop thought that he was. Let me tell you something. Straight Drop went to trial because he allowed them to trick him into believing that he was gonna get off. Straight Drop was devastated because he thought he was gonna get off.
Well, God bless. Well, great. No, he didn't think he was gonna. He knew he was gonna. Because the pastor thought he was gonna be there. I'm gonna tell you why. You want to know why he knew he wasn't gonna be there?
Why?
Because they stupid. They left Cornelius alive. You can't
because they love what?
Because they left Cornelius alive.
Oh my God! I wonder what happened to. I be wondering what happened to Teasy. I be wondering what happened to Teasy. Cypress, I know you don't want to believe that God and them did that to Teasy. I don't know if they did it or not, but I kind of believe they did. They called it on him. I mean, that's just in my opinion.
I don't think these fools they put posters on these police officers talking about they wanted dead or alive.
They better sit down somewhere. They better sit down and not get themselves in a position where they arresting them for terroristic threats. They got to be smart about it. So, As far as Quet's trial, will Quet's trial bring the snakes out? I think so. I think the trial is going to bring the snakes out. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say this. I think that more people. All I know, Miss T, is once Govan got out of jail, Teasy was dead too. Was it 2 days later? Are you all sure?
2 days.
Are y'all sure? I think that they would probably be. I think that certain people would probably be more afraid about Quet's trial than Straight Drops, because I don't think they can control Quet like they control Straight Drop. Quet a little bit older. He's been out in the streets. He know the game. He know what people say and do. They can't sell him no damn dream. He too old to be sold a dream. Hell, Quet my age. Shit. You don't dream no more. Okay. You can't be sold a dream. You just living trying to get to heaven. Okay.
Joe, don't you just go take ass sleep and get done with it.
You just go take
I'm saying, you start having dreams, there's a problem going on. Your ass in trouble.
I'm saying all the stupid stuff. I got to thinking about this guy that I used to talk to. Actually, I was gone dating. He worked in law enforcement, but he was crazy. He said he used to get depressed. I always talk about he was gonna kill himself. He said so. He got ready. He got ready to kill himself one night, and he took a rope. Now he in law enforcement with his crazy, stupid, dumb ass, and he took a rope and put it around his neck, and he said he put it around the fan. He said when the fan he said when that fan was going and he got to getting dizzy and all of that, and like he was gonna pass out, he said he hurried up and took that belt down, and he said I got down and took my ass and went to sleep.
Oh, the whole lamp should have fell down on his stupid ass.
Should have fell down on top of his damn head. That's what it should have did. Just stupid. I said to myself, oh my God, this dude is nuts.
9 times out of 10, the people talking about they're gonna kill, they talking about it, they ain't gonna do it.
No, they ain't gonna do it. They talking about they're gonna kill themselves. They're not gonna do it. Yeah. But do you think that some people, some names are gonna come out? Cypress and Quet's trial.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be some draw drop and stuff, and he's gonna try, but hey man, save yourself the trouble and cop out, man.
So you say he need to cop out?
Yeah, man. These people don't deserve the truth.
Cypress, why you want everybody to protect Gotti?
They ain't protecting Gotti. The first off, they don't have money. Connect Gotti. First off, all this is hearsay. Gotti ain't been no meeting. Gotti ain't been around. Nobody. They just throwing his name up because the rapper.
How you know? He might have been around Quet. Quet been around them for a long time. You can't say that.
Well, he probably seen them at a party. Maybe they were at a party or something. That don't mean nothing.
Cypress, now you know that's wishful thinking. Cypress, that's wishful thinking.
Why you say that?
That's wishful thinking.
I mean, you gotta have the proof. You gotta have the proof. You gotta have the proof.
What Quet might have the proof?
And right now, we don't see no proof.
What Quet might have the proof?
I don't think he got what they need. What I mean, I ain't gonna say that. I don't think he got the whole the way he need, what they want all the way. Because if he did, why would you need private investigators this late in the
game? So why you think he bringing in a private investigator this late in the game?
Because he don't have what they want Think you had a nail in the coffin. We know what they want. He just can't produce it. So he gonna try to get the private investigators in there to try to scratch it and help him out.
Hmm.
He couldn't possibly have it.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I personally believe it's gonna be a long stretch. I'm trying to get him at this point, especially with Duke being gone. It's gonna be a long stretch. That's just what I believe. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hey, T with Goldie. So he can get the officer to testify and get all the camera footage. What officer you talk about the honeycomb hideout? He said get the officer. What officer to testify?
What officer gonna testify?
Yeah, what officer are you talking about the honeycomb hideout? Could be, but you spider senses is saying Cornbread is going to get him what he knows. Miss Quetta too. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Are you all hitting the like button? Let me see how many likes we have. Because it's 200 people up in here. 200 or more. And we probably don't even have 100 likes. Moderators, make sure you all tell them to hit the like button. Y'all run the likes up for me, okay? That's a way that you support the channel. I would appreciate that so much. I wonder if Quest trial is going to be televised. It would be interesting to know if it's going to be televised. I'm anticipating that trial. I am anticipating that trial because I want to know if it's going to be one. You don't even hear like the prosecutors or whatever. They didn't talk about Quet's trial as much as they did Straight Drop's trial.
Because they probably knew it was gonna be a straight drop trial. Nobody don't really know. I don't think it's gonna be a quick trial. I don't think he can just roll the dice like that. I think
why you want to see Marcus go back in the store at the Honeycomb hideout?
Oh my God.
All the officers on the scene that pulled up.
I think the smart thing for Quit to do is to plead out.
You have to understand the video was played in Straight Drop's trial. I mean, I mean, the video is available. I'm sure it'll be played in that court, in that trial, but it's not like there was anything hidden. That video was played. It was just certain scenes that was too graphic for them to, because it was being recorded, televised. It was certain scenes that they just did not allow the cameras to catch.
Why?
He says the PI can get them to come to court, then we can see Marcus. But what is the significance of Marcus going back into the store? The man was devastated.
What?
James Scott says Gotti out the picture behind getting 187. Kawanda says, I don't think so neither because he's sick. But what would be the significance of seeing Marcus go back into the store?
James Scott, you a smart brother.
Y'all hit the like button for me. Okay, make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. You guys, moderators, make sure you remind them to hit the like button for me. I would appreciate that a lot. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe.
Hit the like button, good people.
Hit the like button. It is definitely free.
Well, knocking in upside the head of two if you get caught.
Cypress, I want you to tell me why you don't like Mr. N.
Oh, hey, what up? Oh, why don't? Cause he just ain't. If it's not about him ain't right. I'll just say that.
You say it's something about him that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Hopefully we'll find out in the trial. But on the second thought, I hope Quint don't go to trial. But if Quint go to trial, here's the thing about it, y'all. If Quint go to trial, if Quint go to trial, everything coming out, everything.
I was going to say I don't think Quint would protect Gotti. I don't think he'll protect none of them.
Well,
I mean, and that's just in my opinion, but I don't believe that he would. I don't think that they could pay him to go to jail for them.
Well, here's the thing. He going to jail anyway, unless he pull a rabbit out of a hat. His ass is like a.
You said he going to jail anyways.
Yeah, he knows he's going to jail. He knows he's talking about these. He trying to wiggle out a way not to go to jail. Bruh, you're going to jail for this shit.
Well, I don't blame him. He need to take them with him.
No, we don't, man. No, real niggas don't do their time. You don't take nobody with them bullshit shit. You don't take nobody with
Well, he need to let the Lord use him.
The devil did nothing.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to let the Lord use him. Hey, you Ray Myers. I'm never going back. We're gonna hold court on the concrete. I hope that the trial is televised. I do, if it's gonna be a trial.
It won't be a trial, lady. I don't think it'll be a trial.
I don't know why you think it won't be one.
Save yourself from further damage, man. Don't go to trial.
Hold on for a minute. Let me turn my air off. It's cold outside. This air is freezing.
What's up, y'all? Throw some questions out there right quick. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. A lot of people feel like that the unalive and the drunk really freed Yo Gotti from the whole mess.
Cypress, keep them entertained till I get back.
I got to say less. What up, Tier Mac 9 Come on and match it. What's up, baby? Shout out to the Preacher's Christ son, Alabama Healer in the building, y'all. Y'all throw some questions out there right quick. You think youngster taking shots at Glock saying he really cut on the snake? Could be Rayford. You know, a lot of people trying to spend that. A lot of people trying to hit the like button. A lot of people trying to say that, Rayford. They might be on to something. Who knows? This ain't my first time hearing that. I done heard it said a couple times. What the real little T said? Yeah, got it. Going. From the top, real little T. The family ain't let him mud out nothing. That was a Fed move. Could have been, because a lot of people been trying to spend that Rayford, to be honest.
Hey, Cypress, keep them entertained till I get back.
I got you. Hold on, the honeycomb. I can't see your comment. Don't you want to see and know why the daddy took the stove phone off the counter? Well, he technically used the phone. What the honeycomb had out? Stop it, True Chris. I mean, he didn't. Okay, now that the hold on. Now that the video came out, we know that he had nothing to do with that honeycomb hideout. For Craig, it was a lot of people thought it was actually three shoot. Well, if you pay attention, it was three people shooting. If you really look at it, Rob, Cornelius, and the brother on the other side. I mean, it wasn't three shooters, but actually three people was shooting. look at it. You're supposed to look at it technically. Who said Black Youngster came out? I never said Black Youngster came out to Philly. M. Rose, what's up? It wasn't no 4 people shooting Honeycomb High, though. You think who gonna get hit with a Rico rifle? No, I didn't. That was a whole other blogger saying he came after damn ceiling, man. Stop it. I didn't never say no shit like that. Nah, I never said that man came out of no ceiling, bro. That was a whole other blogger that shit. Real deal lives in the building. No, but I did say it was the third shooter though. But if you really look at it, it was 3 people shooting. Goddamn, it probably was the third shooter on one, but that it was actually 3 people shooting. If you really look at it, they have the truth. I'm trying to see who Rachel said gonna get a Rico. You said Gotti gonna get a Rico. What Gotti get a Rico for? He ain't done nothing. Come on, man. Don't tell me you one of them, pal. Come on, pal. Don't tell me you one of them. Man, why everybody hate Gotti so much? He ain't done nothing, said nothing to nobody. I need one tonight, Miss Muffin. Oh, okay. How he hang? I'm mad Miss Muffin that made her trolling the lust demon tonight.
The Honeycomb Hideout says Gotti is going down. Cypress, what you have to say about that?
She said, Cypress, you said it was. Yeah, I did thought it was 3 shooters because of the way the steer shots look, but like I just told y'all, it probably it was like, and we later found out 3 people was the change of gunfire. So y'all can see why.
Who's exchanging gunfire? What you talk about? 3 people.
Khalid, Drop, and brother was
And
the change of
Marcus.
gunfire.
Yeah. Cornelius dropping Marcus.
Right.
It'll be interesting to know who Straight Drop called, and they told him to make sure he don't come out that cookie shop. I wonder who that was.
Mm.
Y'all think I don't know if it was Chuck because Cornelius said that when they got into the after it happened, he called Juke to let Juke know that it was Doe. And that was their work, as if they had quite a few young dudes hunting their heads, because he wanted for them to know that it was him and Cornelius's work and not nobody else's.
You made it look like Quill. No, I didn't. I never said Quinn was on the inside. What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? I never said Quinn was up there.
I don't remember Cypress saying that Quit was up there. I never heard him say that.
No, not on the inside. What I said was never mind. Y'all got to find.
But Cypress, you did say that it was a back door, but you never said what the back door was, who the back door is.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you wanted to try to insinuate that it was Paper Route. I told y'all that they weren't involved.
We don't know who was involved. Like, y'all believe God is involved and nobody else know. Well, a lot of clueless people feel like God is involved, but all the smart people we know better.
Well, then why didn't he control his people?
Oh.
Got it. Why didn't he tell them to stop?
Man, God can't control himself. Why the hell he gonna control somebody else? Well, no, because I didn't know Marky. I didn't know Marky. I didn't know these people. God knew all about it. Okay, just because he knew all about it, that don't mean that. Prove that he committed a crime, fam.
You have to read what you saw.
You making it look like a shooter that wasn't with Dolphins. No, I didn't.
You know that, don't you, Cypress? You have to read what you saw.
Yeah.
They got to read for what they did.
Yeah, sounds good.
They know they shouldn't have killed that boy. That boy didn't do nothing to them.
We don't know that.
Dolph ain't did none of them damn folks.
We don't know that.
Well, if their ego was hurt, I mean, you can't kill somebody because your ego hurt.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. I don't kill shit out of. That's it.
Well, then they got to go do their time.
Well, I mean, these people doing time now.
You said what now?
These people doing time now.
Well, that's not the only people doing time.
When Keon got shot, where did that come from?
When Keon got shot,
yeah,
we don't know where it came from.
Now y'all don't know where it came from, boy.
I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know Keon had got shot.
The whole world knew Keon got shot.
Well, this is my first time hearing it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Keon them got shot because then the Keon them tried to shoot at him first.
No, they shot after Keon.
Cypress, how you know?
Why would I not know? But you know that what come with the game. And
well, hadn't Keon them already shot at him before?
No.
Be quiet.
No.
Hadn't Keon and them had already shot at him before?
No, but it was already sleep vision going on. Already, but no, Keon and them didn't shoot it. Now afterwards, they was most likely bad.
You said afterwards what?
I said most likely they was any man afterwards, but no. To be honest, I don't really blame him for having the folks spark at there if he felt like they was a threat. I can't say I blame him for that.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest.
Mm-mm-mm. True Aquarius says, so Cypress, do you honestly think you know more than Miss T when it comes to this case? She's been telling you for years that he was involved, yet you refuse to believe her.
I don't think he involved.
Now, Cypress, you know better.
It's reasons why I don't. It's reasons why I don't think he involved.
Mm-hmm. What are the reasons?
Well, when I say he's not involved, I'm saying like far as the planning, the initial. Now, whether y'all want to accuse him because y'all felt like he knew, then have at it. But I don't
According to the
feel like.
prosecutors, he paid for it. The CMG paid for it. Who owns CMG? Who's the owner?
Well, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, they can't say, like they said that the lawyers will pay for the CMG bank account, CMG account. That's what we said. Which that's gonna be a problem.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That means that the owner will have to approve that. No checks are written without the owner knowing.
I never said he didn't know.
But why would he pay? Why would he be paying for lawyers for hitmen that killed Dolph? It don't make sense.
I don't. Well, I can't say he paid for it, but yeah, I get it. I
Well,
get
you
it,
ain't got
y'all.
to say it. The
It
prosecutor
came.
said it.
It came out the CMG account, so that's what they going with. I get it, but I think the Duke had access to.
But Juke had his own little company, didn't he? Had a management company, didn't
Yeah.
he? Okay.
I don't know why they went into the CMG. But see, that's what's gonna become a problem. But see, far as him being involved in the initial planning setup, no, that ain't him, y'all. And that if he can be, I don't feel like nobody should be charged for. Oh, never mind. I believe that alone.
It says them niggas just dealing with Gotti being big head and Dolph found out.
Well,
I'm just interested in knowing why all of a sudden Black Youngster popped back up talking about snakes. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to convey.
cause he letting me know there's a snake somewhere in the camp. He like all this shit falling apart, man.
Yeah, but why he still think he can do videos and songs throwing out threats?
Because he an artist.
Hmm. Hmm. I tell you.
But I don't think Quick gonna try y'all. But if he do, it's gonna be some bomb drop.
Mm.
Well, I ain't never said they shot Keon for no reason. I'm quite sure they shot Keon for a reason.
I never heard that they shot Keon.
Yeah, they shot Keon first.
Hmm.
And then that's when it went out of control.
I hate all of this stuff had to happen. I do. I don't understand why all of this stuff had to happen.
But when you got a brother around who throws his weight around and no matter what you say, decide to go do what he want to do and do it how you did, this is what you get. And this is what you get.
Mm.
And now, hell no, I ain't changing, Rachel. When you, no matter what cause he told them, man, leave that man alone. And they chose to go do what they want to do. And y'all see the outcome of the shit.
He told him to leave him alone, huh? And then turn around and pay for the lawyers for the hitman. That just don't mix. It just don't mix.
In the perfect world, it don't.
In a screwed up world, it don't either. That dog ain't gonna hunt. I want nothing to do with this, but then I paid for high priced lawyers for the hitman. I mean, Cypress, is something wrong with that.
Miss T, I get it, cause I get it, cause I feel the same way, but like he feels like this, y'all. Keep my name out of that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. Keep my name out. He's mad. People calling, throwing his name up there. He had something to do with it. He like, keep my name out of that shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't think they're gonna be able to charge him with the planning and all that because they know he didn't do that. Now, as far as the money coming out the account for paying for them lawyers, that's gonna be a problem. The bad thing is he gonna have to take that on the chin by himself because his brother ain't here no more.
Well, my thing is, I can't understand if I didn't want anything to do with something, I would tell them don't bring that around me. They would already know better than to be paying for a hit out of my bank account. CMG ain't that big of a label where God don't know what's coming in and out of his bank accounts.
The juke is gone, Cypress. Who will take care straight up? It ain't gonna be who you think. I can tell you that, my dad. It ain't who y'all think that's doing that. And I just say that. So that's all the thing that I'm at liberty to say as far as that damn, and I can't really dive deep to that. But I can tell y'all this, it ain't gonna be who y'all thinking. Well, I take that back. Matter of fact, it wouldn't be a surprise, but yeah. But I can tell you who it ain't, and it ain't got it.
It ain't got it.
No. Now, somebody asked me who was taking care of Dry Family. It ain't got it. I can tell you that much.
Hmm.
Who is it? Gonna be Debo? No.
They said God is not even in his mansion and have a headquarters in Dallas, Texas. That's who you calling the king.
Well, he building his office in Dallas, Texas. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Why he building his headquarters in Dallas?
That's what he wanted it. He sees growth in Dallas. I guess I don't know. Shout out to
why he don't put his headquarters in Memphis?
But he don't need no headquarters in Memphis. Memphis ain't shit.
Oh, okay.
He don't need Memphis now. What he need to put the headquarters in Memphis, but he don't need it in Memphis.
Well, he probably know he can't put it in Memphis. He know he can't put it in Memphis.
Well, that's because he have a brain. He ain't gonna put it in Memphis.
You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Real Deal Lee. Also, if you all want to support the channel, you all could definitely support the channel. But I am anticipating what's going to happen in Quet's trial, because I believe that if it's going to be a trial, I believe his trial would go longer than straight drops. I'm not saying it's going to be a long drawn out trial. I just think it would be a little bit longer than straight drops. One of the reasons that I'm interested in seeing his trial too is because I don't believe that they can control Quet like they can straight drop. I don't think that there's any. He's not up under the influence of them. Okay, all of the other snakes. So it's gonna be interesting to see what actually comes out in that trial. Who's gonna be there for the prosecution? And who's going to be there for the defense?
I don't see him going to trial, but God bless him.
You don't see him going to trial?
No. I don't see him going to trial.
I got it, Real Dealy. Thank you so much. You sent it yesterday, right? I think you sent it yesterday. You sent it Sunday. Thank you. And thank you to Tony for the Cash App. And thank you to Marcus for the Cash App.
I don't see him going to trial.
Cypress, you don't see him going to trial, or is it wishful thinking? You don't want him to go to trial because you scared God ain't never gonna come up.
No, I don't think it might. It might. I'll be shocked if God name come up. To be honest, but I don't think Quet need to go to trial. Cause we know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
They gonna put Cornelius on the stand. Case over.
Well, says the Black Barbie. Black Barbie says wanted to be king, but proved to be a clown. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see what goes on. I don't know what's gonna go on in Quet's trial. I don't, but I am interested in seeing what's gonna go on. Hell, I'm interested in seeing if Cornelius is going to ever be sentenced, because it don't seem like it. He got to go to court in I think in like around June or something, but it don't say anything about him being sentenced. I think he was supposed to be sentenced last year, and he was never sentenced. So that's interesting within itself. Big K is scared right now. I think a lot of them are. You start to see the ones that are scared when they start popping up, trying to throw out subliminals, trying to put fear into the atmosphere, and it's usually Black youngster that they send out. They throw him into that line of fire, because I guess he be needing approval, and then what they start doing is sharing his stuff, to egg him on and encourage him. But all them OGs and CMG is scared of Quet, Vato, Head, Zebo, Gotti, Keon too. I never seen them throw out no subliminals that Quet. But although I do believe that Black youngster might be talking about him, and the only reason why I say that is because, and one thing has nothing to do with another. He pop up as soon as he pop up around the time they get ready to go to trial. So, or he's getting ready to go to trial. So it'll be interesting to see what's gonna come up about that car. Ain't it? It'd be interesting to see what's gonna come up about it.
Yeah, because all that's gonna come up. I don't think he's gonna go to trial.
You said you don't think he's gonna go to trial?
No. Because it don't make sense to go to trial. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to go to trial. Yeah, Cypher's a big fan of street justice, Emerald. I'm a fan of street justice.
Wow.
Yeah. Street justice, bad justice, man. Keep the police out of it and handle your business. Shout out to all my people that believe in street justice, man. No, he don't. Shout out to Quit. Yeah, what about it, Rayford? Miss Nelly, what poppin'? Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Oh yeah, them Celtics is done, them bro. They out of here. Yeah, they gone. They out of here. Yeah, they done, them bro. They might win one game. They might win one game. Well, I don't know if they win one game now. Well, Memphis ain't good. One thing. I'm a Spurs fan. No, no, no. Yeah.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm doing something right quick. Hold on, you all. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, thank you for cash apping me.
I watch this dog thing every day. Me personally, I used to like guys. But I don't like him no more. Why? Because all the things that's happening, point the finger at him. He didn't shoot Dolph himself, but he sent his men to do it. They can't do nothing without him giving them the okay. So what's the guy that you talking to now? What's his name again?
Cypress.
Yes. No disrespect to him, but he don't know what he's talking about. Keywan shot Dolph. Dolph didn't shot Keywan. Remember, he's in jail. Keywan is in jail right now, 10 to 14 years behind that incident. That is not what got it. They keep going. The second time, who was that youngster shot him, but they didn't have enough proof, so they dropped it. And then the last time, of course, Cornelius and Straight Drop shot him. And Juke had to play a part of it. Me personally, I think Gotti told Juke and Juke told Quet. And you know, that's it. But Gotti's smart to not to have nothing in his name and have no rumors because he know what will happen. But he's guilty. Ain't nowhere in the world you can't say he's not guilty. He is guilty.
Oh wow.
I mean, they gonna have to prove it though, fam.
Yeah, they're gonna prove it. I hope they. I almost said something I didn't want to say.
They gotta prove it.
But I tell you though, man, I watch this thing every single day. You and True Results. I'm hoping they get Gotti because Gotti, he was wrong. All over jealousy. Come on, man. You can't take somebody out. Man, I'm telling you, I just hope Cornelius or no, I think that's gonna say something about Gotti. That's what I think. To keep him off his rear end, to do all that time, he gonna try to name some names.
I don't see Quet going to trial, man.
Quet gonna start talking, like you say, he ain't going to do no 20, 30 years for no guy.
Where he been talking.
Your money back.
He been talking. He ain't just started talking. He been talking.
No, he's gonna start talking. He ain't gonna do no 25, 30 years in no prison.
Well, he gonna have to do. He gonna have to do 25 or 30 anyway.
Watch what I tell you. Quet's gonna name his name, and I think the two names he's gonna mainly name is Gotti and Black Youngster. That very disrespectful piece of trash.
How got it disrespectful? He ain't disrespect nobody.
You say what?
I say I get you when you say Black Youngster was disrespectful, but Gotti ain't disrespect nobody. He ain't said nothing.
Yeah, he gonna keep it low key and like he ain't do nothing wrong. He behind the scenes, but he do a lot. He don't pull the strings. Nobody will pull strings but him.
We ain't got no proof.
It's not gonna go down. He allows it.
At the end of the day, fam.
In California and Carolina, and he wasn't aware of it, or he didn't know what's gonna go down. He was aware of it.
Well, I'm not gonna disagree and say he wasn't aware of it. But at the same time, we gotta look at it like this. These people are grown men who make decisions, fam. We can't hold no other grown man accountable for decisions other grown men make, man.
God, he told him to do that. It makes sense to me. He ain't like Dolph, because Dolph was coming into business taking over. He mad Dolph didn't sign the papers to be with him.
I mean, if a dude call you all type of bees and natures, you shouldn't like him neither. But that don't mean he wanted him to die.
Well, his people was constantly trying to take him out, Cypress.
It was constantly. It wasn't no just one time. It was 3 times. For what?
I get it. I get it. But they're gonna have to prove that in court, and I really don't feel like that they can prove that.
But you think, and no disrespect to you, man. No disrespect. You think that God ain't had nothing to do with it? He had a lot to do with it. He got.
I never said I don't think God had nothing to do with it. What I said was I don't think far as like him plotting and planning the get out. I don't think he had nothing to do with that. But God is gonna have to face the music with the money coming out of their business account for sure.
Listen, but why did he pay for the killer's lawyers his fee? Why? He didn't want his name implicated. Remember, they got one home first as his lawyers. God stopped it. God is written all over that, bro. There ain't no ifs, ands about it. He's written all over it. The writing's on the wall. Everybody says.
I mean, yeah, that may be true, but you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna have to prove that in court, though.
Yeah, I hope they do it, cause man, it made me mad, cause I've been getting like Dolph a lot and stuff he's doing and helping people out, and you gotta take out a man like that for what?
Hey man,
I don't like him at all. Period. I never did like him.
I mean, he never did nothing to you personally, but you tried to like him.
Yeah, and Dolph never did nothing to them either. He might have talked crazy, but he didn't put his hands on physically on them.
Yeah, I get it. I agree with you to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was guided in like they just said y'all go now. No. He ain't never been just like this.
He didn't want to get involved because he knew one day it'd backfire on him. He's the money man. Why let the money man get involved? He calls shots behind the scenes. Now you call it what you want to call it. I watch this thing every single day. I read about Gotti. I see the stuff he do. They said they ran him out of Dallas, Texas the other day when I was online. I read a lot of stuff about him, and they said he tied to more than one murder at that.
Well, that's a blogger theory. I get it.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out, and if they do, I hope they get him.
Well, he gonna have to face the music for them bank accounts. File them bodies. I don't know about all that. I highly doubt that at this point.
So my thing is to you. Why you think Gotti them shot at him? They didn't shoot at him out the blue for nothing. They did it because Gotti told them to do it.
At the end of the day, we ain't got no proof Gotti told them to do that, though, fam.
You said what?
At the end of the day, we don't have no proof that Gotti told them people to do that. We gotta take in that these are grown men who make decisions, man.
But yeah, they are grown. But every time they shot at him, Gotti was in the building. They was right in the same city and town. That looks suspicious to me. He paid for the lawyer's killer's fee. That looks suspicious to me.
Now with the money coming out of that bank account, you right. He gonna have to face the music about that. Do I think he went and did that? No. But do I think he probably knew? Most likely.
Ain't no probably. He knew about it. He wanted Dolph out the way because he knew Dolph was a threat. Dolph was taking money out of his pocket because Dolph was
No, Dolph wasn't no threat to him. He was already a main nigga.
Man, it don't make no sense, man. If he didn't sign up with them, he got mad.
Hey, man.
Man, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I think it's unfortunate what they done to this man.
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's right, fam. But I'm saying we gotta prove it in court because, like, I feel like if Gotti would have had, I feel like me personally, in my opinion, I feel like the killers would have said that when they were on the stand.
Hey, fam, listen. The court system know Gotti got something to do with it. They know that. You a blind man can see he got something to do with it. It's mighty funny. Everything come up, CMG. Ain't nobody moving and doing nothing without Gotti say so. That makes sense to you?
You're right. You got a point to a certain extent. You got a point. I never said he didn't know. I'm saying like they gonna have to connect them to it, and I just don't see it.
Yeah, right. I hope they do. See, Gotti figured if he got rid of Dolph, the head of the tail, POA gonna go down. So they must forgot. What's the big guy name that was down with Dolph? Daddy-O. He the one taught Dolph all this stuff. He make the moves.
Right.
Look what Gotti done lost behind all this mess. He lost Juke and like 5-6 other people that died behind that. It wasn't worth it. But hey, man, I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, I'm watching. I get up every single day.
I don't. Yeah, it's bad, but to be honest, me deep down inside, I really don't think he cared about what he lost.
He should care that Juke was his brother. Juke the one helping get his label started.
Yeah, well, yeah.
From what I hear.
That's me personally. I could be wrong, but me personally, knowing him, I don't really think he cares for him.
He gonna be stressing. He get behind them walls because you know them prosecutors, dirty people. They don't care if you did it or not. If they try to figure you the way you involved, they gonna try to stick you. Now I'm a city boy. I'm born and raised in New Jersey. But I love Dolph. He was a good guy. I just feel sorry for the kids. They got to grow without their father behind some nonsense.
Yeah, I agree with you with that on both sides, with the Dolph and Juke, and people that had died for this that didn't have the money to pay him.
The rest of people died. You know, I can imagine how Marcus feel to see his brother die. He couldn't do nothing about it. He tried his best, but he couldn't. They had to jump on him. He couldn't do nothing about it.
Thanks.
What my saying is, I hope, and I don't wish bad luck upon nobody, but it seemed like to me from the outside looking in, Gotti is guilty. Well, Tamara, I didn't need to take too much of your time. I'm serious. I'm saying, listen, y'all, no, man, I'm about to say something.
Well, I appreciate you calling in.
Oh, I'm gonna call in a lot. I start listening to you.
Well, I appreciate that so much. I do.
I listen to you every single day. I said, I'm
sure.
Girl Tamara.
Well,
I appreciate that.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hang up. It's not the point. It's just a soap opera. I'm just saying. I'm just waiting to see the results of Cornelius and what's this guy? And Quet, because Quet's the lowdown. You know what? To do that.
Yeah.
Like you said, God in control. Somehow, some way, God will pull a sheet on people that know they're guilty. And I hope he pulls a sheet on Gotti. Big head. Well, let me stop because I'm starting to get mad. I'm going to continue listening to you, Tamara.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Which one of y'all women want to call in the base type? Emerald? Which one of y'all? Want to smoke with type around here? Emerald, who else in here? Big Black Mike. Which one of y'all want the base type? Real Deal Lee? Who wants the base type around still in here? I did him, Rose. I did. Well, he was right for the most part, but like it was parts I didn't agree with. Neo, what poppin'?
Y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, hit the like button. Call in, y'all. So I can tell y'all how wrong y'all is. Call in. Is you shopping again?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting on y'all to call in so I can tell y'all how wrong y'all is.
Here's what I found on the web.
The hell? Oh my
Y'all
God.
make sure y'all hit the like button. Okay. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay.
Your little God, your little God, your little God. You better know it, Rachel. Call in. I dare you to call in and roll. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying ain't nobody wrong, but you starving. Even the puppets know it. Cut it out, yeah. Nah, I just feel like they gotta prove it. Hey, yeah, man, support the movement. I doubt it, man. So let me ask y'all some of the questions. If they don't charge the man, y'all still gonna always believe that he had something to do with it, even though they didn't charge him. Well, prove me wrong then, Lee. Jordan love God, Jordan love God. Amen. What he doing?
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe, okay?
Why you think he gonna be broke, man? Why would you say that, Rachel?
Aretha says he already got Glow out here working nonstop.
Well, that's what she supposed to do. She wants some money, though. Like they did. Y'all, did you say Young Thug? Do we have to compare Young Thug to this?
They say he took 15 years probation, just to go home. Listen, Young Thug can't do nothing. I don't know. I don't know nobody that I don't know anyone that has ever had 15 years probation. I'm so sick of my puppies. What's up, McName Mace? It took you forever.
What's going on, Miss T? What going on, Sight? What up,
Y'all,
pimp?
What you
hold on one
do?
sec. Y'all hold it down. I'll be right back.
Miss T, man, Sight, what you got going, man?
Man, not much, just chilling.
Man, I had to come. Hey, I had to come juice you up, man. Y'all running dry, man.
Yeah, you know how it be.
Yeah. What you got going, man? Just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
That's all right. That's all right. Shit.
What?
Just hey, thank God. th-
Go
what up?
ahead.
I was finna say, just thank God. Hey, we made it see another day. Made another day.
I know that's right. Well,
Amen.
that was true, real deal, Lee.
What
Real
you
deal.
about? What you were gonna ask me, Sight?
Oh, I don't think. No, I would ask. I was finna ask real deal Lisa, but she ain't gonna
Uh,
ask.
they was on your ass, boy. Sight. They was yo, boy. They said, hey, Sight. They were bringing up the pat. Hey, Sight. They were like, Sight. You said it was a third shooter. You, hey, they were you, boy.
But hey, y'all, it was 3 people shooting though. At
Nah,
the end of the
hey,
day.
nah. What it was, nigga. You was over there listening what old man bitch ass was saying.
No, you can see the shot.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie, Brad. First, didn't nobody know what was going on, but I know the ones they got. I knew off the rip. Yeah, they got them when it come to straight drop. And Cortez.
Goldie, what's up, baby?
So said, I ain't say that. Nah,
Goldie, you popping out with me tonight?
man. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to the one, man, that man, been going strong for the last 4 years, man. Keeping up, pushing strong, man. We gotta do something big, man. Gotta do something big.
Hey,
What up?
man, we at the finish line.
That nigga said the finish line.
I'm
Man,
for real. I'm for real, Goldie. You gonna pull up for real? Don't be playing, hyping me up, man.
but man, I gotta tell me, I was gonna chime in on what y'all was talking about. Shit, I was gonna, put my
Go
little two
ahead.
cents. I was just gonna say, shit. Cornelius ain't gonna get sentenced until probably after the quit trial because they gonna use him just like they used him in straight drop trial.
There you go. You know the play.
Yeah, I already know how them folk play.
Yeah, you know the play.
Hey, and get what? It ain't no man. Don't folk going to trial, man. Once it's set up for a trial, don't folk going all the way, man. Memphis ain't gonna play with a nigga, man. Memphis ain't gonna play with you, bro. Once it's set up for trial, it ain't no. Oh, all right, I was just playing. Ain't none of that. I told y'all that about goddamn straight drop case.
Yeah.
It ain't no too late. He going all the way, man. Say what you say. That shit don't make no sense.
No, cause they ain't gonna do nothing. Put Cornelius on the stand.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if he innocent, if Quit was innocent, I mean, shit, I wouldn't take none either. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. But if you know you guilty and
Yeah, he
you was part of the play, bro, you gotta go on. If I knew I was part of the play and them folk got me, I would have took a good 20 piece, man. Give me a 20 piece and we good. Cause you can work that shit. Nah, I forgot. Memphis is 100%. You know what I'm saying? Violent charges and shit. You gotta do 100%. So don't folk give you 20.
but that was one thing before they photo guidelines kicked in though.
Nah, it don't matter. Nah, yeah, cause they did come up with that law right after Dolph died, passed away. But the thing is, nigga, nah, you gotta do 100%. Violent crimes is
But but if, but
100%.
if you but if you went to jail before them guidelines kick in, that don't matter.
Well, at the end of the day,
State law that anything after them guidelines kick in, your ass is great.
watching the game, who you got? Man, I like both of them guys, man. I like Golden State and Minnesota, but I think Minnesota got this one. But at the end of the day, like when it comes to his time, his guidelines still jacked up 20, 40 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
So they gonna go buy his jacket.
Yeah, it ain't no way around it. But them folk got phone record. They gonna use cornbread again for his trial, and
Right.
then once they done using cornbread, they gonna go and get him a little good life with parole.
I don't think he gonna get
He
life, bro. He might
he
get.
might if he worked and did what he posted did. But he the only one, bro. He the only one in they eyes. He the only one spoke up. He the only one had remorse. He the only one said, "Hey, man, we did it." So they might give him a life with parole because honesty go a long way.
Yeah.
You know how they go. Shit.
He might get 30, 25.
Yeah. He gonna get some.
Because he worked.
He ain't got no messed up record like Straight Drop did. Had and you know, Quick got a bad record too. So. Cornbread, he ain't got nothing. Probably some little theft charge, little crazy little shit like that. Still not a Walmart and shit.
Then he got no major shit like drop. Drop got some major shit going on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 30 years a long time, bro. I'm 30, nigga. I feel, nigga. I feel ancient, nigga. Shit, nigga. Since been here since 90, nigga. 30 ain't. It's a long time, bro. It's a long time. I ain't gonna lie. 30 years. That's a long time, especially behind a brick wall. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna even lie. It's on salute to the guy that walked that shit down. Shit, it's like I know you done came across a few guys did 25. Man, talking about they that did 25. Got out chain A. Some of them chain their life around. Some of them go back to that same bull junk.
Mm-hmm. I know some niggas that walk down 25 and 30.
Yeah. Hey, hey,
It can,
10,
it can
bro.
happen. Why put yourself in that shit?
Man, a 10 piece long. A 10 piece is long. But it just like 20 to 30 years, bro. That shit'll be annoying. You do when you do 5 years. All right, I got five. I got 25 more to go. You do another five. You got another 20 to go, bro. That come on, bro. That shit'll drive you crazy, man. but you- but that will come with that shit, man. You
I got a
can't.
cousin. I got a cousin that did 25. He still got 15 more to go on the powder. And he did
God,
that. Then he got like a 15 or 20 piece fed waiting on him after he fought in the state.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Been going since 2009, 2010. Still got 25 more to go. That's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy. That's why I say that shit. It ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't worth it, bro. That shit ain't worth it. And then just like Mid T,
Oh, she here,
Shane,
home.
I'm here. What's up?
how you doing, Mid T? How you
I'm
been?
doing good. What's going
Mid T, you can't keep going running in and out of my life. I,
on?
hey, look, no, Mid T, I was saying I believe they gonna use cornbread one more time for quit trial. You know what I'm saying? Since he the one that's talking and just being honest about everything. So once they get done with quit trial, that's probably when they gonna go on send his cornbread. Get him probably a good life with parole, maybe.
I doubt if he get anywhere close to that. He probably get 25, 30.
Yeah. Miss T, I got a question for you.
What's up?
How you feel about okay, because I had to get all the details before I even spoke out, but it's like that guy that his son, the police had a confrontation and took, unalived his son, and then he ran his car into another, officer that was working the road, what I'm saying, doing traffic. I think he worked for the sheriff, he was a sheriff. But I was saying like, his son did steal a car, he did have a gun. I mean, how you feel about that situation?
Um,
I think that was crazy. I think dude wasn't thinking. Cause they say he did it right after he seen that body cam footage.
Say that again.
I was saying, like, you heard about that one man, the police had unalived his son. I guess the son had a gun on him and he was in a stolen car, and the father had drove his car into an officer that didn't have nothing to do with the situation. He was just a sheriff working the road, but it was right after he seen the body cam footage of them taking his son. Like, so I was just asking, like, it's been going, like, it's viral right now, but I was just asking, like, what's your intake on that?
Um,
Just
you
to
talking
switch it up a little bit.
you talking about on the body cam?
Yeah, I was just saying how you feel about the father that took a police officer, like, because the police and them took his son, like, 'cause his son had a gun on him and he was in the stolen car and he took off
You
running.
know what? I don't know. I hate that father. I understand that father's pain, but
Yeah,
I hate that he then went and put himself in a position where now he has to go away forever. You see what I mean?
right. Yeah, I agree with you, Minty.
That's what I hate. He put him because he's he's not worth him going away forever. You know what I mean? Some people might say, "Well, my child is worth it," but the thing about it is, it's not going to bring his child back, and
Yeah,
now he has to go sit in jail. You see what I'm
and
talking about? Like
yeah,
I
and
hate
it happened in Ohio, and they say they seeking the death penalty. And Trump already released a bill. If you take a police officer life, you getting the needle, the death penalty off the top. But the thing is, I agree with how you feel about the situation. I feel like dang, I love my son. You know what I'm saying? We all have kids, but it's like if my son was in the wrong. Like it'll be different if they just would have did it and he had a brush on him or a bottle of liquor on him, but bruh had a gun. You know what I'm saying? I just would have been like, man, dang, he just got caught up in that system. You know what I'm saying? Caught up in that life. You know, 18, he was young, never. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I say, man, T. Sometimes them young kids they be scared, and I I just wish our officers would use a taser or something. But once they see that gun, it's over with. They gonna do what they gonna do. But I was just asking you how you feel about that. That was a messed up situation. You know,
yeah, that is a messed up situation.
yeah. But so quick when his trial start.
In July.
Yeah, independent, the month of independence. Yeah, yeah. One thing I learned about them folk, you don't want to go in a courtroom on no July or no month of independence. Shit, hell no. Them folk, he in a bad situation. I don't know. I think Cornbread gonna you know tell it everything. He gonna tell on him. Yeah, man. Hey, Mitty, I hear him now. Yeah, I called you. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And they gonna be like, man, I called you, man. Nah.
Yeah, that's
Y'all had a good line last night. I had hit a replay on it earlier this morning. I was listening. You hit a site. I was like, yeah. I heard y'all talking about soft situation. I was like, yeah. Hilda was on point with that one though. That was crazy. That's crazy. Y'all had a good live though.
appreciate it.
Mid T ain't talking. I ain't saying nothing or nothing.
Yeah,
What's going
hold on
on?
hold on
Okay.
one second. I'll be right back.
All right. Somebody said I think Lil Durk in hot water too. But yeah, I mean shit, he already been he been in hot water.
Yeah.
See, shit, Dirk had me fooled. I thought Dirk was Illuminati, man, the way he was telling on himself. Shit. Hey, Sight.
Uh,
Hey, Sight. He had a nigga like me thinking he was in Illuminati the way he was talking. Shit. Man, hell no. Dirk ass. No, Dirk. I don't know. He probably got hope. And I seen YMW Melly, they gave him a bond on one charge. Shit. He got 6 charges. They gave him one bond. Shit, I said earlier, I throw them some money. Shit, if I was in his situation.
Will he be able to make the bond though?
500,000. All he needed 50,000. But man, I don't know if he got that type of bread. I don't know if he got a connection. But shit, if I was him, I'd tell them folk bring a whole 500K, drop it at the courthouse. If I got it like that, you know what I'm saying? Go and get them folk 500K, take it to the clerk's office for Melly. Man, that shit going that hey, sight. You don't think, man, that shit move his ass out of there like NBA Youngboy.
Ah,
Hey, sight. He in he in the state too. He in the county too. Man, I'll take them for 500,000 if I got it. Cash. Shit. Drop it off like money bag.
right.
Man.
So how many charges he got?
He got 6 of them. He got 6 charges. And it's a bad situation because like when they gave you a bond on one charge, but you still got 5 other charges. So even if you make that bond, you ain't going nowhere. But I was just saying, if if I had the bread, I get them for 500,000, man.
He just got bond on one. Well, it ain't no sense for him making no bond because he ain't gonna move. They ain't gonna do nothing. Put a hold on.
Huh?
They ain't gonna do nothing. But hold.
That's why I said 10,000 hit fan can send $50. Shit. The type of fan base these niggas be having. Nah, see, they go back to what you put in the atmosphere. Melly shouldn't been on no. He was making good music for a little young nigga, but he shouldn't been putting out in the atmosphere. He got this on. He got that M on his mind. I got the M on my mind. Man, don't. Hey, you talking like that? Don't folk gonna come see about you. Put your ass in the mental hospital.
Nah, they gonna put you somewhere. It ain't gonna be where you want to be.
Nah, it ain't gonna be. Hey, it gonna be. Yeah, you ain't going no late side MMA tonight. Your ass going to. You going to jail, prison. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. If he guilty, man, that's crazy on his behalf. But if he innocent, that's crazy. It's just crazy. It's a messed up situation. Cause I mean, they say you unalive your friend. That's crazy situation. Crazy situation.
Yeah, but
And
they
then when even hey, sight, even when you do get out, even if that nigga do get out, ain't nobody gonna want to deal with that nigga, man. His face card kind of messed up off that situation.
yeah.
Somebody said he worse than dirt. Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all in the chat. I agree. Yeah, that's a messed up situation, man. Our people just gotta stop. I mean, I don't know, letting our emotions get to us and overreacting to certain shit because, man, that's what's taking us out, man. Shit, people getting in their feelings and hating and envy and greed and shit. That shit gonna take you out every time.
All the time. All
Man,
the time.
hey, Golden State getting that belt to him. I
They,
don't, I,
they ain't no
huh?
more. They ain't no more than what they need.
Yeah, still out tonight. They have posted wanted die alive at the X. Damn, that's crazy. I thought one of them niggas that had something with Tyree Nichols, I thought they already took like a 20-year plea deal. Then they say like it was like a year ago. The nigga had copped out a 20 year.
I think one or two of them did.
Man, I would have had to take them all the way like them other guys did. Shit, if they doing it like that, them other guys were just scared. Shit, dead to the right.
Yeah, but if you gotta think about it. You take them all the way, then you lose. Then what?
Yeah. So the other 3 people got found innocent, and the other 2 doing time. That's crazy. That's crazy. But they gonna get the ring leader anyway, though. I think that was the ring leader they had took that time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but they got a federal situation they waiting on now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I agree, King to Shine. Shit, all of them should have got something, 5 years of probation or something. Shit, you know what I mean? They should have got something, but It is what it is. And then I seen a lot of people say, "Oh, they want to." Man, we tired of riding and going crazy, man. Talking about why we ain't go crazy. They let them three niggas go. Man, people got shit to do, kids to take care of. Man, ain't nobody think about them three goddamn niggas, man. Shit, for real. I mean, what we supposed to do, Sight? What we supposed to do? Wait out there, John, like Samuel Jackson on on goddamn what the New Jack City. I don't even think that was Samuel Jackson. That was another old ass man. Man, we ain't no telling.
Right.
Man, we don't. Hey, they sweep a lot of stuff under the rug, man. Man, when I came over here, jump over here. I wanted to make Miss T laugh for real. Miss T.
Don't pull back up. They all should have pled guilty after that. They were found not guilty.
Yeah, hey, look, I agree with you. I mean, they cost somebody their life. I feel like they all should have got they issue. Shit, they all should have got a 5 piece. I mean, at least them three should have got a 5 piece. Well, we yeah, but once hey, I ain't gonna lie, hey, them jury found them innocent, so it's like it ain't no deal. You innocent, you innocent, free to go. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you right.
So. But yeah, that's crazy. Like you said, they brought some jury from Chattanooga too, so it's like,
Yeah.
dang,
Yeah. So they were destined to be this. They
yeah,
played big time.
yeah. It's too much going on right now in the city, man.
Yeah, they
Nah,
out there doing all that dumbass marching and shit. I hate when they do shit like
be real kill, man. Yeah, one thing about them type of guys, I don't think they'll ever. They probably won't steal a piece of candy out the store ever, or do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing because they life flashed in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Your life flash in front of you when them folk let you go like that. Oh shit, I got another chance. Oh yeah, some people do right, some people go left. But yeah,
Okay,
long
man,
live.
Mason. Okay, I'm back.
Hey, how you doing, Miss T?
I'm doing
Miss
good.
Sexy Chocolate. If you made me a fudge KR, fall out. If you made me a fudge KR, fall out. Miss Sexy Chocolate in her pearl heels. Don't fuck with her.
Okay, and I bought them too.
I see. Hey, I see. Hey, you be putting me on game. You putting the women and fellas on game with the by they old lady shit. Yeah, that's the only reason I said I gotta make Miss T laugh. I ain't made Miss T laugh in a long time. Shit, Miss T probably think I fell off the map somewhere. Yeah, yeah, but it's a bad situation, Miss T. I mean, shit, quit a little too old to be putting himself in that situation. You know, he a little too old. But I hate. I mean, I hate it for everybody. Both every side that lost their life. And or lost somebody in this situation. So it's just bad for both sides. I see Key Glock going up, Miss T. Your boy Key Glock going up.
Yeah, Key Glock's album is #1.
Man, Key Glock got Beyonce playing his stuff. What going on with that, Miss T? What going on with that? What going on with that with Cypher?
sound like some selling out going on.
Oh, man, I did hear him say, man, that being independent, that was more dog thing. That wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
Goddamn Key. I don't know.
Selling out to get to the next level, man.
Now, Miss T, Jizzle and Fizzle. Jizzle and Fizzle, that's blood. So that's blood thicker than water. That's all I'm gonna say. And blood a little thicker than blood a little thicker. Them boy real. I'm talking about when you come to the real side of paper route. Yeah, them boy real. Them
So
boy
let me
real.
ask you this: What? Let me ask you this. What do you think is gonna happen do you think Quet is gonna go to trial?
Oh yeah, he going to trial just because he in Shelby. Yeah, cause he in Shelby County. No deals on the table. Once we announce he's going to trial, we ain't playing with you no more. Like they ain't. I told you about straight drop, Mitty. Them folks are gonna knock him out the ballpark. Memphis
You
ain't.
think they're gonna do the same thing to Quet?
Yep, because you know why, Minty? If they offer that man 20 or 40 years, get what that mean, Minty? They got something on you. They got something on you. And if you don't take this deal, we're gonna expose you at trial. And we're gonna tell you and show you why we offering you these 40 years. So since you didn't take these 40 years, we're gonna give you 100. You know what I'm saying? Like they not playing. Shelby County, man, Memphis ain't playing. Man, they offer you a deal, you better take it. Shit. Minty, I was young. I got caught with a little sack. Lloyd said, you better take that little, you better take that little deal, take that little year, Johnson, because you take it at trial. It was that little PD with the curly hair. You probably know who I'm talking about. Hey, he said, don't take it to trial. They're gonna give your ass 8 years and you gonna pay $100,000 fine. I said, hell no, give me that year of probation or what. So, Minty, whatever they offer you, you don't take it in Shepherd, man. It's over with. It's over with. Now we finna have to expose you. We have to spend some money just to show you why we offering you this. If they ain't have nothing on him, he would have been gone. Shit. Hey, Jamarcus Johnson is somewhere working at Popeye, living his life, doing whatever he doing, Grubhub or DoorDashing or whatever. He out of there. You know why?
I think it's gonna be a button that gonna get pushed from behind the wall.
Man, that, I don't know. Niggas talk too much, and the way they got 201 set up, nah, DRT, it too many. They got DR, nah, I don't see that. Niggas be trying to go home or the penal form, man. Niggas ain't trying to, nah.
Trust me, I ain't talking about that
Oh, you
201.
talking about when he get down that road, but that's a little too late.
Bro,
That's a little too.
bro, listen to me.
Yeah.
I got a strong feeling a button gonna be pushed from behind the wall. Why would I tell you?
Yeah. Probably on them that did it. Yeah, if anything too. But yeah, man, it's a bad situation, man. I think he going to trial. I told Memphis don't do no too late. Once we announce you going to trial, you going to trial. You going to trial, and you finna get the worst of the you finna get the bad end of the book, and that's just the way it is. But I do know, Minty, if they ain't got nothing, no, when Memphis ain't Minty, this how it is. If you go to preliminary hearing in Memphis and you beat preliminary hearing, oh yeah, they're gonna give you the blue card. You out of there. Man, he way past that, man. Them folks, they offered this. They got him. They got him dead to the right. And then they gonna use Cornelius to get back on that stand. And he gonna look like he done gained 20 more pounds or whatever, eating good back there. And he gonna tell it again. Just so he can get a good sentence. You see, that's what they doing. They probably gonna use Cornelius again to get back on that stand. And Cornelius gonna be like, you know, I called y'all, man. I called you in. I'm telling you, he let us know how he was in the first trial. So it gonna be the same. It gonna be a different person, same type of radio.
I agree, bro. So y'all think? Well, I'm about to say something. It'll come back.
Shout out to Mid T, man. Shout out to Sight, man. For real, y'all, Mid T, you be holding it down. Mid T, you be having the dogs, and I got the loud ass baby. Man, something
I'm
to get.
telling you, them dogs, listen, they are something else. They are something else. When they want to have their way, they just like a baby. They just bark and bark and bark and bark and bark until I do it. I was like, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on down, but yeah. Woo, that's man. I hate they. I hate they did.
Cypress, if Quet goes to trial, he telling. I know it's gonna be interesting. Like that's one of the trials. Like I'm anticipating. I anticipated Straight Drop's trial, but I knew Straight Drop was young and gullible and all of that. But as far as like Orange Mound Quet's trial, I think it's gonna be a little bit different, only because if it goes to trial, only because Orange Mound Quet is older, and I don't think he's up under the influence of CMG. I don't think he is.
Yeah, what if he go to trial and get on there and start singing like cornbread?
Hey, like I said, and when I say I don't think he's up under the influence of CMG, what I'm saying is I don't think that they could tell him, we'll take care of your family, we'll take care of your mom and them if you don't stay now. I think because he's a little older, they can't run those games on him.
I think this is gonna be a chapter 2 from chapter 1. Straight Drop with just chapter 1. They finna make a chapter 2, and chapter 2 gonna be way more juicy than chapter 1. I think that's how I feel. I could be wrong. I feel like chapter 2 might be a little more juicier than chapter 1. Straight Drop. He was playing hardball, so they had to knock him out the ballpark. Him, this guy, I don't know with this guy. I mean, I don't know. I know he's an older guy. I know he an OG like Miss E, so he got that killer look in his eyes. But at the same time, I mean, we don't know how it's gonna go. But I know it's going down. He going to trial. He wait. He had so much freedom, and I mean, I don't. That's why I'm looking at, like, by him getting that bun and you supposed to be the head of it. Just something don't seem right at this point with him.
Would it be smart for him to go to trial? No.
Hell no. I mean, if he didn't do it, if he really innocent, nah, man, I ain't taking nothing. If I'm innocent and I didn't do it, I didn't do it. But he don't got the mouthpiece and charisma he ain't got that showing. He ain't showing that to us that he didn't do it. He just, like, he ain't speaking up for himself. A person that didn't do it gonna say they didn't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody asked him about it. He like to smile and grin and shit, man. Man, we can't take you serious.
If he goes to trial, he's done. If he get on the stand, like that, man, it bad for everybody.
Yeah, Cornelia gonna get on stand.
King Deshaun says, I think Quet and the others involved thought they would never get caught.
How would you think that? And they said he was the first one telling.
Yeah, they gonna go and get him out of here, man. Yeah, they gonna go and get him. What goes on in trial, we don't know that yet, but yeah, they gonna go and get him. They got him. Shit, they already got him.
Rayford said it was too impulsive.
He did that. It was too impulsive. Yeah. And then, like, you gotta just look at the history, man. You got pictures with these people. You around these people. Y'all all got pictures with each other. I mean, it's right there in your face. You feel me? So it's like, okay, who are you? You know what I'm saying? What you partake in? Like, and then that's how they looking at them. Like, bruh, like, we know y'all affiliated in some way. But one thing about it, they not gonna issue a warrant if they ain't got evidence on you. They can't even issue a warrant unless they got like some type of evidence on you to go and issue that warrant. So I don't know why people be playing with them folks. Now sometimes, like, people be innocent in certain cases, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he innocent, hey, go all the way. But if he know he did it, hey, he gonna be like another Straight Drop because he playing with him. Yep. And that's the thing, Miss T. It was Straight Drop, is Cornelius, is Quet, it was Jamarcus Johnson. Everybody didn't want to. No, I think everybody didn't want to go to trial, but the ones who played hardball, they were like they going to trial. So they finna get that result, man. Shit. That's crazy, man. Long live Dolph, man. Long live a lot of people. Long live a lot of people out there.
Long live Dolph.
Real, Dolph had great talent.
I want, just for Dolph's family, because I think a lot of people, we get to talking about Dolph, but Dolph has ascended to another dimension, right? But Dolph's family and his children and all of them, they're left to suffer what happened, right? And so my prayer is that there's justice, that his family gets some type of at least some type of, they can't have him back, that they get some type of satisfaction knowing that all of the people that was involved in plotting and planning this, whoever they
Right.
were. I'm not here to argue with who was and who wasn't, but any and everybody that was involved, I hope that there is justice, because a man's life was taken. And it was basically taken for nothing. Because when you start talking about words, people can say anything they want to say. It doesn't give you the right to be going and killing somebody just because they say something that you don't want them to say.
But what if they threaten each other? What if they one threaten each other? All right, when I see you, woo woo. All right, what if they threaten each other? You know how that turned out too, Minty. So it'd be more than just a song. It'd be words was exchanged over background, not just on a rap song.
Right.
And that's how a lot of that stuff be getting stirred up. And then they got people around them too be stirring shit up.
Yeah, I mean, it's always people around that's trying to solidify their position. They like to instigate. Yeah, I had my ear to the streets. I heard this, and that, trying to make people think that I'm looking out for you if they coming back and telling you information, playing two ends against the middle. That happens all the time. But I guess people have to be smart. When you got something to lose, I mean, you have to let that roll like right off your back. You know what I mean? People put stuff in songs all the time, but you can't be going and I guess making demonstrating that. And that's exactly what happened. And so I guess because of how, public this was, like how sensationalized it was, you have so many people watching this, especially younger people. I do want justice in totality so that they can see that if they go and do something like this, okay,
right,
then they got to know that there are consequences. Like looking at Straight Drop, okay, and how he was, like rocking back and forth in court, like how hurt he, not how hurt, but how he was, how nervous, like he's getting ready to have a life of hell. And this child is only all of about 26 years old. He hadn't even lived nearly half of his life, all of that life. And you see somebody rocking back and forth that ain't even had a whole lot of life experience, but he's getting ready to go spend it behind the wall for the rest of his life. So, it's sad to me, but I hope that a lot of these young men who thought that they can get to the top by taking hits or people dangling record deals and stuff in their faces, they take a look at Straight Drop and how Straight Drop was basically left out there. I hope this would serve as a deterrence, and my prayer is definitely that all of these people that's in the industry that's paying for hits, I want all of them to be got. Now I am praying for that. Okay, I don't just pray for one specific person. I am praying for that. Okay, I do pray for that, because they can't be just putting hits on these black men and black women just because they want to. They got to be stopped.
Yeah, and can't be manipulating the youngins, man. That's what I seen going up in the city. That goes on a lot. A lot of them be manipulating the youngins, trying to get over, and the crash outs. They know they'll crash out, dangle a little money in their face, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll mess their life up, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Juke case just cold, man. I mean, it ain't nothing. It ain't no feedback on that. That's how I know it was some old niggas did that shit. That was some.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't no young niggas. That was some old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't in their 20s. I say that. They
Now they
wasn't in
went in
their.
their 20s. They definitely had some experience. So when people started talking about it was this young dude, that young dude, no, these were some people that knew what that was older, more controlled. Because you get to thinking about some of these young guys when they they going all into the They would have gone up into the church trying to jump all on top of the pews and all of that, like Rambo. They still want to be Rambo, and they still want to be Rambo and all of that. They want to live out what they see in the video games and on the movies. But I can tell that these people had some age on them and experience too, because they was pretty controlled.
Yeah. Sype, you over there snoring, man?
No, man.
And I think Cypress got some sinus problems going on.
Yeah, they just changed the weather down here.
And that's what that weather do. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because I got some things I got to do. But I appreciate you all getting on with me tonight. We've been on here almost 3 hours. I definitely appreciate it. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. I want you all to know how much I definitely appreciate how much you all support the channel. Okay, it means a lot to me for you all to support the channel. I love you guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'll talk with you later.